So I'm setting up my Dutch door for next week. And what I did was I turned to the next clean page. So this side will be the first page, and then I like to have two flippable pages in the middle. So what I do is I hold those pages up and I draw a line with my pen so I know where I want to cut. So I'm going to cut right along here. And I make a little mark. So that I know where I'm going to cut. And what I basically do is I take my scissors, I hold my paper that I'm going to cut, and I cut straight across. Carefully, as carefully as I can, for it to be straight. And then you could use an X-Acto knife so that you could get really close to the edge. I don't have one, so I just use a scissor. And I basically, see now it's two flaps, and then I basically cut this flap off so that it lays flat. And this cut is not as nice as my previous cut because it's a little bit harder to cut because I'm trying to get as close to the edge as I can. So as you can see, now I have two flippable pages, and then I go ahead and set up my journal. So I look back on my previous week. I like to put washi tape, so I'm going to go ahead and do a strip of washi tape. And a trick I learned online is that you can actually just use one strip and go all the way across on all of your pages. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. This is a little bit ripped, so I'm going to cut it straight. Okay, so I'm just going to line it up. This is why I like the grid journals. I'm going to go ahead and line it up and put it all the way across on that first page and really press it down. And then I basically just keep going across on that flapped page, the first flappable page. Made a little mistake, I'm just going to press it. And then I flip the page over and I just keep going across with my washi tape. This way you don't have to worry about like cutting the pieces, and it's just going to be one strip. And then it'll all be sort of continuous looking. I'm not being super neat about this right now. Here's my second flippable page, and then I'm going to do my last flippable page, pressing as I go across, kind of making sure I crease in the spine, and then I kind of didn't do it super straight, but that's okay. And then I go ahead and cut it, and then I'm ready just to go ahead and plan. So that is how I do a Dutch door. That way my week, you can see on this previous one, my week goes across. I have my flippable pages, and I'm going to go ahead and do my other stuff. So there we go.